Hi everyone. Good morning. Good evening, guys. How are you?
Good morning, Priya. How are you?
Yes, I'm good. Thank you, guys. Okay. Okay, let us get started. What we discussed in the last class. Okay, what we discussed in the last class.
We discussed about abstract classes and interfaces.
Okay. Abstract classes and interfaces. What is interface?
Interface is same like an abstract class, but it will have all abstract methods and
Yes.
variables will be static.
Yes, public static final. Variables are and methods are, all the methods are static. So we no need to mention it as a static. Okay. So now what is the use of static now? Like how we are going to create objects of the classes then? The only option we have is you have to inherit this interface. Okay. So wherever we want to call the methods, for example, we have a animal as a interface. So we have to inherit this interface in a class and implement all abstract methods. Implement meaning is you have to provide a body to all the methods which are not implemented. So implement unimplemented methods. So it is mandatory that you have to implement all the methods. If you have 4 methods in an interface and in the class you have to give the body to all the 4 methods, otherwise again it will be a abstract class. You cannot create an object of that class even if you implement, like if you are implementing 2 methods and 2 methods are not implemented, so what happens internally? Those are inherited. Even if you do not want, those will be inherited. So let us create and understand the interface. So for example, we have interface which has 3 these methods: run, eat, sleep, and I am inheriting this interface. So how we inherit a interface? The keyword we use is implements. Okay, suppose we have a cat as a class and I'm writing, okay, main method also I'll take, and I want to implement a interface. So for interface, we have to use keyword implement. Implements animal. As it is, I have to give a name. Now in this cat, what we have to do? Implement the unimplemented method. Meaning is all 3 you have to implement here, add unimplemented method. So all 3 we have to override. Okay. So inheritance meaning is everything will be inherited. For any reasons, if I am not writing the sleep method, what happens? Sleep is inherited from animal. So it is available in the cat class by the inheritance with the keyword implements, because from the interface to class, inheritance is done with the implements keyword. Okay. From interface to class, the keyword is used to inherit is implements. Okay. And with this keyword, we are inheriting implements animal. Now we have only 2 methods you are implementing. One is by default is not implemented. Meaning is in the cat also we have one abstract method. The rule says if you have a abstract method in a class, it should be abstract. You have to make the cat as abstract. Then the error will go. So the solution is you implement all, or you have to create this class as abstract. So what will happen if you again still give you cat as abstract? You cannot create an object. The story will remain same, that you cannot create an object of a cat class. Then again you have to inherit in one more class and implement that remaining one method, which is abstract. Okay, so if you want to create an object, it is mandatory that you implement everything. You implement add unimplemented method. So whatever is we have in this animal as a unimplemented method, everything will be added here. So now in this we are implementing all this. So you add some code here. The body is available. Even if there is no code, the error will not be displayed. So I will write run. Okay, because this is a run. So I will write it here just as run method. Okay, so that we know that whenever this is executed, so run method is executed. So that's it. We write, or I will write for now in a method. So we will write it eat here. And this as a sleep. Okay. In the main method, now I will remove this to do generated. This is a comment. So in this, I'll create a cat object, cat c1 equals to new cat. Can I create an object of this cat class now? Tell me. Quick answers.
Yes.
Everyone?
Yes.
Others? Okay. So understand, we have to explain in the interview like a story. You have to explain everything. How I am explaining, same example you can take up in the interview to explain. That will also work. So interface is pure abstract class which doesn't have any non-abstract methods. Meaning is all the methods are abstract. Meaning is that will end with semicolon. No implementation will be available. So if we are inheriting a interface, the keyword we use is implements. The rule for implementing the interfaces, we have to use the keyword implements, not the extents. Let us see what will happen if we write extents. We are getting error because it is an interface. It is not a class. Class to class, we have to use extents, and from an interface to class, implements. Okay. No spelling mistake. Implements you have to give this. Now, so we are implementing a animal interface in the cat class. Meaning is you have to give implementation to all the methods of the animal. Okay. So if you are implementing all the methods, meaning is you are overriding all the methods, then you are allowed to create a object of a cat class, because now you have all the methods which has a body. Even if you call, there is a code to execute. Now with C1 dot, you call any method. There is a body to execute. C1 dot sleep. There is a body to execute. C1 dot run. There is a code to execute. So now what will be the output here? Think everyone. So these methods you write above main method or below main method is doesn't change the meaning. It is fine. You can write it at the end or at the first. You can write it I'll cut it and paste it here before the main method. That is fine. So in a class, you write method first or then main method, or main method first and the other methods at the last, which will be fine. But generally write the methods first and write the main method at the last. Okay. It will work even if you write sequence in any order. Main method can be first also. That will also run. Now what will be the output here? Tell me. For a eat method will be printed. For a sleep method, this text will be printed. For a run method is printed. So if I run it, proceed, run a Java application. So we get output. See in the output, eat is executed first because we are calling eat first, then a sleep, then a run. Okay. So we are getting the output in the order. So if I want to see the console, go to window and click on a show view and console. So it will show up a console. Here is the console. Like what is output? I will drag it and take it to the bottom. Now I have the console at this bottom of the screen. I will close it here so it will expand my screen. And I can also drag this two little down so that I have the console in this smaller window. Okay. Now just mouse over and drag it. That's it. Okay. Nothing, no control or no other button is involved. Just with the mouse, you can go and drag it. Now here we are getting the output as expected. Eat is called, sleep is called, run is called. Okay, we are allowed to create an object of a class because we are implementing all the unimplemented methods from the interface. Fine. Okay, so now this is what we get the output, which is correct. Yes, yes or no? Make a note of this code. So now as we are creating a cat class object, we can also give a reference as animal. Now here we can give animal C1 equals to new cat. So at the end we are creating the, what we are creating here? We are creating a animal class object, meaning is interface object, but it is pointing to cat class. Okay, so always you can give a parent class name to the object and object can point to the child class. So it can be in a student employee also we can write in inheritance, in the interfaces or in the abstract classes. So parent class object can point to the child class object reference. This is called creating a object reference. Creating an object of a child class. Okay, and pointing it to the parent class object, meaning is the reference we are pointing. So create a object of a parent class and point it to child class reference, meaning is it is child class only. Reference is pointed to child class. Now in this, it will call the child class methods only. Okay, run it. So the output will remain same. So many times you can see or you will get this and you may get confused why they are creating an animal object. Okay, animal is an interface, so we cannot create object. Why they are creating? The reason they are creating is we are just creating object, but the reference is child class only. Okay, so actually it will point to child class and the methods will execute all the child classes only. Yes, able to understand? Now make a note of this code. Create an animal class first, everyone. Create an interface, animal interface. Everyone created animal interface. In this interface, we can have the variables as public, static, final, and I will write age. Okay, so which will be by default, I will give 1 or some age. Okay, why it is there is a error? We have to int, we have to give. Okay, and what is, we have to declare a age as 1. Some age I will declare. So animal age is by default is 1. So in interface, all the variables are public, static, final. We will try to understand what is public, static, final now. Is it clear? The inheritance, creating object. Is it clear, guys? Can we move to the next topic? Or you want me to give some time to make a note?
We need some time to make note of this program, Priya.
Make a note of this. So I gave you the code in the chat. You can make a note. Okay. Just 5 minutes I will give. Then we will see what is static. Okay.
Hi, Priya.
Yes.
Yeah, this is Sarita.
Yeah, Sarita.
Yeah, the thing is that the API classes, I have not, like, I'm not able to access it. Like, I have said, like, for 3, 4 times till now, but
Please
even though
share
I'm
me
not
the email
able to,
ID.
yeah. Can you please do it now? I
Yes,
think
yes.
maybe
I will check it now. Yes. Give me the email ID.
yeah. And also the Selenium classes if possible, because I'm not able to attend the morning sessions.
Okay. So
I have the access
the
of the
system
Java.
is in some error, guys. Okay, my Zoom meeting is showing some error because of my internal system capacity is reached, and somehow that is not converting the recording. So from 2 days it is not working, and I will fix that issue. Maybe I need to reinstall or uninstall the Zoom and do that setting stuff again, and then I will be uploading the recent videos. Okay. If not, like, you have the prerequisite and other trainings to work on for now. Okay, you can focus on that.
Yeah, the Java classes also I have the like the previous one. I think maybe the 2022. I have that classes enrolled for me. I
Okay,
don't
you
have
can
the
look
like
it at that as
recent
well.
Java.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So what you want
Can you
it
please
now?
give me the
API one.
API and also Selenium both?
The current classes, I mean, you mean?
Like I was in like Java classes right now. Ashrita and me, we are miss the Java and Selenium. You said to join in the like 7:30 or this batch. I hope.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mm,
yeah, fine.
yeah.
So now we started with Java, so you missed some of the Java classes. Okay. Okay, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
got it, got it. You do not have the access. Okay. Mm.
Yeah. I need the API and Selenium so that if I miss also I can just watch in that because morning I'm not able to go because my kids should go to the school so I will be busy in this.
Okay. Yeah, I think you messaged me also, right? Some
Yeah,
days.
yeah, I messaged twice. Yeah.
Mm. Priya, sorry to interrupt. Could you please copy that other class again in the chat, please?
Everyone not able to see?
No, no, I am not able to see because I have connected again because of network thing. It got erased for me, so that's why I'm not able to access
Okay.
the previous ones.
Which one you want? Animal class?
No, no, the other one that you have said where the click cat class is there.
Okay. Yeah, I pasted it. Okay, completed. So Sarita, you can check after 15 minutes, okay, regarding the access to API classes. After some time, you
Okay.
can check. Fine.
Okay.
Now, we will discuss about static. Okay, what is static in Java? What is final? And what is public? Okay. So we have the variables as a public, static, final. Now, variable, what is a variable, guys? Variable meaning is the values can change. It can vary. Values can change. Yes, I have integer a equals to 10 first. Later, I can write a equals to 20. In the same program, after some time, I can write a equals to 200 or a equals to a plus a. Yes, a plus a plus a. I can change it. After a few lines, I can again write a star a, which is multiplication. So we can do any operation and change the value of the variables. Now, final is meaning is you are making it constant. Constant, like you have some value which is constant, which will not change. For example, a date of birth for a user, for a student you have, and date of year or date of birth or date of admission of a student, which will not change. Okay. And you can take it as a final, which is the value should not change. If you have any value to store in a program which should not change in throughout the execution, then we can take that variable as a final. Final is constant. Okay. So final meaning is constant. Even if you are inheriting or even if you have anything, it can't change. You can't change the value. So the values which we do not want to change, intentionally, unintentionally, those we give it as a constant. Fine. Fine.
Yes, Priya.
Okay. Constant is the value will not change or should not change. Okay. So any variables which are not final, the values can change. Now we will go back to any other program, the calculator program that we created. So now here I will take one integer variable as a s. Okay. Now if I make it final and we have some s value, you have to give some value to it. While you say it as a final, so this is my final value, you have to give it. Now in the program, anywhere you are using s, you cannot change the value. Okay. This is the value is final. Final meaning is it will be constant. Okay. For example, I will write it here. Okay. So final and answer equals to some integer we have to give. Final integer answer equals to 100. Okay. Then again answer equals to 200. If I write, we are getting error. It is saying that remove final modifier for answer, because if you are saying it as a final, then you cannot change the value. If you want to change it, remove the final. You have the two options, either or. Remove a final or do not change the value. So you are not allowed to change a value if it is a final variable. Final is constant. Clear? Clear, guys? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So now we will see what is public. So many times we have seen the method we make public or the class we make public. Now what is the meaning of public? Public meaning is the method you write or a class you write, which is public. Like this is, for example, public void sub method. Now this method you can access from any other package and any other class. Okay. So if your class is public, public class meaning is from any other package also you can create an object of calculator. Now I have a box in this test package. I want to create a box class object in this calculator. Yes, you can still do that because box, like let us write and see box b1 equals to new box. Now this box it is allowed. We have to just import box from the test package. This line we have to import. So now the box is now import the box class from the test package. This is the test package. And now we are allowed to create an object. Now you can call any method also. b1 dot whatever methods we have, what methods we have in the box class. Let us see area we have. Okay. b1 dot area. So we are not able to call because it is not a public. So if I make it public and save it. Now go to calculator and write it. Now write dot area. Yes, we are getting it now. So from any other package also you want to create an object and you want to call the method. The method should be final in order to available to the other package classes. So what is the meaning of public? Public meaning is it is available to all other classes available in other packages as well. So in Java program, you can have multiple packages. For example, you have one more package, okay, which is case, okay. Or I will write as a test scenarios, some package name, okay. If you want to create an object of a box in this any other, okay, I clicked something by mistake. Okay, so if you want to create an object of a box class and again in this any other package and call a method, it should be public. So public meaning is it is available to all. So it is like a public garden. Anyone can enter. Public meaning is there is a meaning of public garden and you have a private garden. What is the meaning of private garden? Can you go and click a photos and enjoy that private garden? Can you visit that? No, right? What is the difference? Public is meaning is it is free and available to all. Guys able to follow? Yes, no. I need answers. Quick answers.
Yes, Priya.
So if it is a private, then it is not accessible. So can we write private methods then? Yes, we can write private methods also. Like I can make the method as public, private. So there are some keywords. So what are those keywords? We will see public, private, and protected, and default. Okay. So public meaning is all classes and packages. So different class packages, different packages, classes can also access. Public meaning is private is only to same class. Like if your method is private, now you will get error in this calculator program. Okay. So for a box, you will get a error. Okay, I will save this code. What is private? Where we are making private? So if I make it private, spelling mistake. So immediately I save this code in the calculator. We are getting error for this. Change the visibility of area to public. Otherwise, don't call it here. Okay. Getting the point? Yes. Clear? Quick answers, everyone. Okay, so in interview, we get a question. What are the access modifiers for the methods we have? So we have these 4 methods, 4 access modifiers. So access will be decided based on these modifiers. That's why they are called modifiers. Access modifiers in Java. What are the access modifiers we have? Public, private, protected, default. Now private is only to the same class. Now what is default we will see first. Default meaning is you don't mention anything, that becomes a default. Like if I do not mention anything here, that is called default. There doesn't exist a keyword as in default. Default meaning is if you do not mention anything, it is default. Okay. Do we have a keyword default? Yes, no?
No.
No. If you do not mention public, private, then it is default. Just that's it. So now when it is a default, what will happen? We have to understand. Now, in the box class, now this calculator is, okay, it is fine. Now in this box, I will make it, what I will do is, now here it is a private. I will remove this area method. Now, if you call in the calculator, still you will get an error for it. Okay. So, because default meaning is in a same package you can call. Suppose I am creating a cat class object. Okay. Or I will take student. Student is also abstract. So let us take employee. Like I am creating an employee object in this calculator. Employee E1 equals to new employee. Now in this employee method, I have the method show details, which is default. I did not mention anything, meaning is it is default. Did I mention anything here for show details? So now we are able to call the show details in this another class because it is in the same package. So default will be accessible within a same package. Okay. Meaning is same package it is allowed. Able to understand? So private is only to the same class. Private, if you give some method as a private. Now in the employee, for example, I have this get name is a private. Even if it is in the same class, this get name. Okay. So immediately I'm getting some error. Change the visibility of employee.getName to a package. Okay. Which is not allowed. Okay. Not to. It is in the override. It is in the inheritance. It is not allowed. Okay. For example, I have this box or some other class in this. So in this calculator, if it is a private, then in other class, even if in the same package, we cannot access for a private. Private meaning is it is only for a same class. That's it. Okay. Okay. Yes. Or else we can copy this vehicle class in this basic. Okay. So now in this vehicle, what I will do? Now this delete. This I will copy and paste it here. Okay, vehicle is pasted. Now I create a object of this vehicle class in this calculator. Vehicle V1 equals to new vehicle. Guys, pay attention, very important. Now in this vehicle, I will write this display method as a private. Now, whenever I declare this as a private, can I call this in this calculator?
No.
No, right? See, it is not showing up. V1 dot display. It won't show to call. So private meaning is only in the same class. That's it. Now, if this vehicle class display is default, default meaning is I will not mention anything. Now in the calculator, can I call
Yes.
V1 dot display? See, it is showing up. Meaning is it is available. Meaning is default is available to the other classes of same package. Okay. So all three differences are clear. Any confusion in this before we move to the protected one? Clear? So very practically, we are trying to understand where we get error. So whenever you get an error, you should be able to understand why I am getting error, why this method is not accessible in other packages. Do I need to make it public or do I need to do what? You should know. Okay. Now next is what we will do is we will try to understand protected. Now protected meaning is you have to write protected. Okay. So this is protected. Now vehicle is protected. Meaning is what? The display is like in the calculator. The display method is available. Okay. Now what is the difference in the protected and default? So even the protected ones are available in the same package. Okay. So even protected are available in the same package and default are also available in the same package. See, my method is here. The display method is protected here. Are we able to access in the calculator? Yes, we are able to access here. Yes, I will comment it. So error is gone. We are able to access here. Meaning is protected is accessible within a same package. Within a same package, it is inside a basic package. All the classes are inside this. And also protected is also available in the child classes or in the inheritance of other packages also. Like if you are inheriting and you are available in other package, then also it is available. So protected is in the same package and also in the inheritance. It is available in the inheritance. For example, in this box, which is inheriting extends vehicle, I will write. Okay. So we have vehicle in this also. What we will do is we will take another class. So this calculator we will take. And I will write this as a protected. And in this box, let us create an object of calculator. New calculator. Now this calculator extends. Okay, box extends calculator. Generally, you copy paste the name so that no mistake. So import calculator from a basic package. Why we have to import? This is a import meaning is information to compiler that in the below code we are using this class also from the basic package. So it is kind of providing information to the compiler in advance before we use that class in the below code. Okay. Next, what will be if you do not inform? The error will get. If you do not inform compiler that we are going to use the calculator from this basic package, it will give error. Okay, kind of like if you are a kid. So we have the like rule in our home that whatever your friends or whatever whosoever will come to your home, you have to inform mother. Otherwise, you will be, it will not be okay. Okay, so if the guests are coming, then it should be proper informed. The message should be already informed. So similarly, here also compiler, whenever the compiler is executing program, compiler should have information that, okay, what we are executing below program. So below program will have these classes, these things we are using. So that it is pre-informed to the compiler, okay, this class you have to load in a memory before you execute this code. Okay, so before we execute this code, we have to inform to the compiler. Now the information is given and we have this. Now this C1 dot display, or what we have the method which is protected, which is sub method. Okay. C1 dot sub. Not able to call C1 dot. What all methods we have? We have two methods. Okay. I will write method name as add. Okay, because we have one more method with the same name. In this box, dot add I will write. Okay, we'll try to call it. We are getting error. So change it to public. Otherwise, it is not allowed. Okay. So for a different package, it is not allowed. In the same package only it is allowed. Okay. So now, for example, we are inheriting within a same. So same package, it is anyway allowed. Okay. Even though we inherit or we do not inherit. Okay. The difference with this protected is it is allowed in the inheritance. Now the question is in which case of inheritance it is allowed. Okay, calculator we have, and in this calculator we have the method. This all code I will remove. This also will remove. In this box, what we have? Okay, so we are allowed to call this. Yes, C1 dot add, the error is gone now. Meaning is in the inheritance it is allowed. So to make it more clear, I will remove this protected, or I will make it default. So we will get an error. We will get an error that okay, add is not visible. So we have to add a protected. So now if I add a protected, the error should go with this add. Okay. So add method is protected. And if you go to the box, what is the error? It is method calculator is not visible. It should work because it itself showing that okay, it should be protected. So see, if you go to box, change the add to protected. So visibility we have to make it to protected so that it is available in the child class. If it is a default will not work, it is a protected, then it will be accessible. Okay, so somehow it is showing error. This is a Eclipse issue, but Java will allow. Okay, so there are small issues with the Eclipse. For now, you can ignore this, but it is a right. You can answer in the interview that with the protected, we will be able to inherit, and within a same class, it is default will work within a same package. Private is only in the same class. Public is all classes, all packages in a one project. Okay. Default is same package and also in the inheritance. Okay. So to make it more clear, we will see on the internet. Okay. What is protected, or to have that confidence. Okay. Access modifiers in Java. I will write it. What are the access modifiers we have? So see, we have a private default. So for a methods, we have private, default, protected, and public. Okay. Now, so when it is a protected with inheritance, it is allowed for a method. Okay. So without inheritance, it is not allowed. The protected ones are. Okay. So protected access modifier. It is just difficult to read entirely what they have given. We will see some simple one. Okay. So declarations are visible within a package and all the subclasses. Meaning is inheritance. Subclass meaning is child class. Superclass, subclass, it is called parent and child. Okay. So you can answer this in the interview. This is little simple to read and understand. This document is okay. Fine. Getting it, guys? Able to understand? Yes.
Yes, Priya.
Quick answers, everyone. Okay. Any questions? No? So make a note of this. Okay, yes. So everyone create a class student. In that you write one method private, one method public, one method as a protected. Okay. And inherit the student class into employee and call the methods from the employee. Okay. Just as an assignment, create a student class, employee class. And in the student, you have to make one as a private, one as a protected, one as a public. Okay. And see how you are able to call it. Can you write this program?
Yes.
Yes. Write
Yes.
it. Okay.
Employee within the same package?
Yes. Employee is in same package. You take it and write a program.
Okay.
And you can take one more class manager in the other package. Okay. So employee within a same package and again manager in another package. Can you write? Let me write the program here. Write a program in Java to create a student class with one method as public. Okay. One method as protected. Okay. And one method as a private. Okay. Okay, so guys, as we discussed, tomorrow we will not have a class. Yes. Next class is on Monday.
Yes.
So Priya, you
Yes.
said the last three classes recording we won't be able to access because there was some problem with the uploading, you said?
Yes, yes. So what I will do is today I will fix that issue. So by tomorrow you will get the recordings for this recent recordings I'm talking about from the Monday. Till Monday recordings are added. Okay.
Oh, okay. So do you have any other class? I mean, those topics for the last three classes we did, I think you gave a lot of interview questions also. We have noted down, but I just wanted to go through again those topics.
Yes. So I'm
So-
not saying recordings will not be uploaded. Recordings will be added.
okay.
You can revise. Only that's
okay.
like somebody said they missed the classes because of the office or the work they have. They wanted to see it immediately. That is getting delayed, just delayed because of that errors. Otherwise, it would have been done on the same day. So I'm just informing that the recordings are there. Those are available.
okay.
But
Okay.
we
That's
have
fine.
some memory issues so that they are not getting added. So for that, I have to sit with developers and discuss and have the resolution for it, and we will do that.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Yeah. Thank you.
So otherwise, it is available. So you will get recordings and you can revise those topics. Okay. So
Okay.
also you can work on Java assignments in the LMS. You can have a look at and complete the prerequisite trainings if not done, and study during the holiday times if you get some time. Okay, so have a long weekend, have a good long weekend and enjoy. Thank you. Have a great day, guys.
Thank you, Priya.
Thank you, Priya.